Howdy folks, Marshal Bailey here once again from the Swinging Gate Ranch, and today I am coming at you from inside the studio barn because outside the studio barn the wind's probably blowing 60 miles an hour. Man, it is really something. You'll probably be able to hear it howling here throughout this video, but it is really coming across today. That happens sometimes with season change. Other than that, the weather's pretty good. Me and Janie was coming down the highway there a while ago and blew the tread off of the front tire on the driver's side. Sounded like the world's coming to an end there for a minute, and really loud, and didn't know what it was. I thought that something heavy duty happened, but as it was, what happened was that tread come off that tire, and it didn't leave. It just whop 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 underneath there for a while, and then draped over the axle. And when we that was only a mile or two away from the place, and then when we got in here, why, we was dragging it, and it's still there. But it was exciting, wasn't it? Yeah, Cowgirl Janie's just right over there. Hi, Cowgirl Janie.
Hi.
And but anyway, yeah, it was really something. Woke this old couple right up. Sounded like the world was coming to an end. But we drove on up to the mailbox, which is at the end of our driveway out there, and got the mail, and lo and behold, got a package right here from Pipesmoking Plumber. And Pipesmoking Plumber's a good buddy of mine. We've just been, we just fell right in with each other pretty well, talking back and forth, and he sent me some stuff, so this is going to be a YABO to Pipesmoking Plumber. So I split the end of it open, and we're going to see what all that Glen sent down this way. Starting out with a letter, says, "Hello, Marshal Allen." That'd be me. It says, "How are you? I really enjoy your channel. Just felt like sending you some tobacco. Hope you enjoy it. I also put in a Canadian loonie to remind you of the Canadian Pipesmoking Plumber. Take care, Glen." Well, thank you, Glen. By golly, we'll see what you sent me here. I can tell already, boy, this is some good stuff. He sent some samples of some tobacco. This first one is Momoyama smoking mixture from Japan. What do you think of that? Japanese tobacco. I never really thought a Japanese is smoking tobacco, but I guess they do. They're just as bad off as we are. Oh boy. Hey, that's pretty nice smelling stuff. Yeah, if you never seen Japanese tobacco before, that's what it looks like. It smells real nice. Momoyama, I think's how you pronounce that. Alrighty. And here comes another one here. This is Captain Black Red Sky. I remember years ago when just regular Captain Black came out in the white package. As a matter of fact, I bought some of that not too awful long ago. First I'd bought for probably 20 years when we went down to Winfield as kind of a backup in case I run out of something else. And I smoked a little bit of it. But anyway, oh boy, that's got a different smell to it compared to what I was used to. Captain Black Red Sky. Now, down this way, I've never seen that stuff anywhere. So, I don't know. Is that an over-the-counter thing? You know, like regular Captain Black? I don't know. I've never seen it down here before. Ah, there we go. Autumn evening. That's what this is right now. Autumn evening. Him and I had talked about this, and I finally get to try it. I told him, you know, he was smoking some autumn evening one time, and I told him, man, I'm gonna send off for some of that and see how I like it. And he says, I'll just send you some. So this is the main tobacco right here that we had talked about, autumn evening. Wow, that's nice too. By golly, that's what I'll smoke today. And then last but not least, there's the Canadian loony right there he was talking about. Thank you, Glen. Man, I'm $1 richer right there. How about that? I'll carry that in my pocket. Yeah, Canadian loony. How about that? Alrighty, well, I'm gonna load up some of this. I got the corncob pipe out. This is ain't the one I was smoking in the last video, but it's the same model. I've got a couple of these things, and I kind of rotate between them. It just seemed like of all the pipes I've got, I settled down on the corncobs the most. Using my 3030 shell again as a tamper. That's what I've been carrying around in my pocket for quite a while now. Oh, by the way, I checked, and man, I got 89 subscribers already. Can you believe that? 89 people with nothing else to do. Well, I'm glad though. Don't let me kid you. That's pretty cool. One of these days, I'm gonna trick Cowgirl Janie into getting on camera with me. Her and I do everything else together. We might as well smoke. Don't you think? No? No? They don't know about our radio show. That's for another adventure. We'll talk about the radio show that Cowgirl Janie and I do right here from the Swinging Gate Ranch. But anyway, we don't want to hit you with all our bad habits all at once. I'm going to use this here thing that Wolfgang sent me the other day. And that's a pipe lighter, of course. But I found out it's refillable too, so I'm going to get one of them gizmos. Yeah, and then I can refill it. And this is autumn evening. Very nice stuff, darling. I've only taken a couple of puffs out of that. And I think I'm going to add this to some of my favorite list. That's really nice. Autumn evening. Can you smell that over there?
Yeah. Nice.
What do you think of it?
Nice.
Well, Cowgirl Janie just gave her seal of approval. She thinks it smells pretty nice. Hmm. That is nice. Right behind me on the wall there is one of those little paintings I did not too long ago. It's a little old bird that I forget what kind of bird that is. I called the painting raspberry.
The finch?
It's a finch. And but anyway, yeah, that's one of my little paintings up there. I'm gonna get back to painting here one of these days for long, and when I do, maybe I'll smoke my pipe and paint as I talk to you. Got a couple of commissions that I need to get done. I sketched a buffalo the other day for a painting that I'm getting ready to do. So then I got the Christmas card. Well, I always paint our own Christmas card. You'd think that would save you some money, other than buying Christmas cards to paint your own, but in reality, it costs a lot more than just sending out Christmas cards. By the time you figure the materials it takes to paint it, and the time, and then we have to have it photographed and turned into cards, you know. But anyway, we'll be doing that here one of these days for long. Cowgirl Janie and I have been a painting around the ranch. We've trying to get some of that done before winter set in. Been having this nice fall weather. Pretty good stuff there. Well, thank you, pipe smoking plumber. You just introduced me to a new favorite. That's really nice. Well, it took. How long was it, darling, we figured that package took to get here?
11 days.
11 days from Canada. And I think that the one come over from Germany might have been a little faster. I don't know. But anyway, why, here it is. Been enjoying it. I was just sitting there looking up there, honey. Would you mind handing me that cowbell? I'm going to show them that cowbell. This is something you don't see every day. Now, we had some friends from New York City that they travel all over the world, and I think they said this come from Indonesia, right? Wasn't it? India. And on our radio show, I ring a cowbell once in a while when I'm sending out howdies to different folks. And she said, I'm going to send you a cowbell like you ain't got. I said, okay, hit me with it. And here it is. This is a cowbell from a sacred cow. This came from India. And it's kind of interesting. Look at that. And then when your cow walks along there, you know, that's what it does. Now you know what a sacred cow sounds like. You might have seen a few, but now you know what they sound like when they walk. But anyway, that's quite a deal. We got a lot of interesting things around here. I guess I could make a lot of videos just showing them our junk. Wouldn't that be exciting?
Yes.
For today, we're going to show you some more of the Marshall and Janie's junk. We'll rename it the Junk Channel. But anyway, things are going real good here at the ranch, and wasn't for the dad burn wind, we'd be all right. Yeah, wind is something else. But anyway, I'm going to cut this short today, and I want to thank you, Pipe Smoking Plumber, Glen Weber up there in Alberta. Now, I've been fascinated with the Alberta province a long time. I wrote him a little note on that. Just to tell you something real quick. I became a fan of an artist years ago. His name was Manny Gonsalves. That was his name, Manny Gonsalves. And he was from Alberta. And he came out with a little book called Painting Snow Scenes as a Walter Foster production. Walter Foster used to put out these instruction books. Do I like to paint snow scenes, darling?
Yes.
She's rolling her eyes. I love snow scenes. And anyway, I got this book just to, see how other people paint snow scenes. But anyway, Manny painted all these scenes all around Calgary of the Bow River and Eisenhower Mountain. It used to be called, it was Castle Mountain, changed to Eisenhower Mountain. Now it's back to Castle Mountain again. And Lake Louise, the Bow River, all them things up there, and I just fell in love with that country up there through his paintings. And so, I read more about Calgary and everything goes up there. Of course, you got the Calgary Stampede. Any cowboy knows about that. But some of that expansive range up there just reminds me of what we have around here, and but they got the range and they've got the scenery too. I mean, it's just beautiful up there. Our scenery out here is beautiful, but in a different way. And but anyway, the Alberta Rose. Oh, I know all that stuff. I just really love that country. There's a guy up there by the name of David Wilkie that's a friend of mine that has a group called Cowboy Celtic, and he plays cowboy Celtic music. You got to get on the web and check that out. David Wilkie and Denise Withnow. Boy, they're something else. Good musicians. Wonderful. But anyway, thank you. I appreciate you sending all this down here, Pipe Smoking Plumber, and I got a package on the way to you. Hope you enjoy it. So I'll cut on out of here. You want to say bye, cowgirl? Nah, she don't want to say bye. She's just waving at you. I'll wave at you too, and I'll see you on the next video now. Bye-bye.